Sorry about that dead air there real quick because I forgot I muted here too. Welcome everyone to Fans of Fiction. I'm your host, Gene Skinner. And join me as always for Fans of Fiction is my good friend, Captain Weeb. Say hello, chat, Weeb.
Hi.
Hi! So yes, we should be coming in nice and clear because, as usual, I'm streaming on my new laptop.
I like turtles.
I like turtles. There's a beer named that actually now too, by the way. It's
Oh,
actually really,
of course.
it's a very swank-looking can, very 90s styled and everything. Speaking of beer, let me segue into what I'm drinking tonight. I'm having a Belgian blonde ale called like Leffe, I believe is how it's said. It's just a 6.6%er. I've posted it before, and I think this is the last one I have. Someone brought it over as like a thing for I think our Thanksgiving party, and I've had them since. Just gonna drink it. Nice Belgian blonde. Just let it sit there. And let us now get right into the show proper as soon as I turn down the volume so it doesn't blast out everybody's eardrums, because no, I don't want to
How
do
nice
that.
of you.
Yeah, I know. I don't want to kill them with how loud it's going to be, and don't want to have us being talking over the video, so with the video trying to, do stuff with the volume. Anyway, there we go. And let's get into our first video. Are you ready for this, Weeb?
Oh, I'm
Shrek
ready.
in Fallout 4.
I am not ready.
Oh, it skipped? 1 second, I'll go back.
Thanks, video.
There you go.
The war never changes.
The war never changes.
I've had word from a settlement that needs help.
Quest?
I'm already on a quest.
I'll mark it on your map.
If she's here, Elder Maxon's here.
Do you think maybe he's compensating for something?
We're granting you a suit of power armor to protect you on the field of
Oh,
battle.
the power armor.
That's actually very nicely
attire. Wear it with pride.
Do they come in men's sizes? You're gonna be a father.
I am father.
What?
5, 4, 3,
There it goes.
Another settlement has sent word that they need our help.
5 minutes. Could you not be yourself? For 5 minutes! You've had a lot of time to plan this, haven't you?
Super mutants not make plans.
Don't worry. You can count on the Minuteman.
That's true. I'm doomed.
The Commonwealth will never survive without the Institute.
That's why people love you. Even on your deathbed, you're still making jokes.
So we just kill
Damn.
Oh, come on. It's just a joke. Still.
Still. Oh, you'll have to watch the one on your own time. The American Psycho Baldur's Gate 3. Me and Geneva watched it. It's really funny. So this this I found. So there's a peril mod for Quake that came out like 2 months ago, but I just found this recently. Look at this shit. It's really
Oh,
cool.
hell yeah.
That's what this is for you, Strong. You better be here. If you're not, well, too bad. Look at this shit.
That looks badass.
It does. It looks close. Look at all this! Look at all this for a mod. Always put doing this time. That's cool. Let's look her up.
Oh no!
That's-
It's the Gene monster.
A lot of some of respected That's the Joker. Smile. Alright. Yeah, apparel for download for free. It's a free mod too.
It's free.
Mm-hmm.
There's no reason you can't get it today.
Dragon King GF.
Is
Here
it
we
just
go.
me, or has she been growing faster than a normal child her age?
Yeah. Her horns and tail has developed much faster than I imagined.
Oh, about that, you Dragonborn have all the abilities of a dragon, even with some of their features. Can you guys, like, actually turn into one?
Hey, quit staring at my tail! To answer your question, damn right we can. But unfortunately, that ability is now a lost magic. The last Dragonborn capable of a full transformation was more than 500,000 years ago.
Wow.
Oh shit.
I haven't
Dragon
given
hand.
up yet, though. When I can finally fully transform,
Look how
beating the
evil.
shit out of the hero will be easy. Then I can finally conquer the human kingdom.
I'm right here.
I'm right here.
What can I do with a single arm anyway? It also drains way too much mana. It would have been so cool to transform. What the hell? You scared me. What's wrong with you?
Zenith, she turned into a dragon.
Back to normal.
Hey, if you joke about this again, I'll seriously kill you in your sleep.
Wait, no, she really was a dragon a few seconds ago.
Huh?
What, was I just seeing things?
No, you weren't. Long form video time.
In this episode, we will be
Nurgle,
witness
the stink
as
dad.
the raw energies of chaos are ascendant,
Papa's
and the
stinking.
forces of Nurgle spread their insidious blight, clashing against not only the desperate resistance of mortals, but also the cunning machinations of the rival gods. From the blood-soaked fields of the Empire to the twisted depths of the Drakwald forest, and the labyrinthine tunnels beneath the world's edge mountains. Each battle, each short story,
Which means
and
content
each
for you.
moment of
Right.
treachery
People.
adds to the saga of
The
this
people
terrible
get what
war.
they want. And what they want is drugs.
Step into the shadowy
Oh, no, did I
realm
say
of
that out
Blood.
loud? Oh,
Heroes
no.
Oh, look, a free-to-play
A
game.
groundbreaking RPG presented by our
Oh.
sponsor,
Okay.
where you can experience an
Of course.
innovative
If you download
legacy
it, Gene will
system
come to your
and
house
stunning
and steal all your
graphics that elevate
shoelaces.
the
I've seen him
role-playing
do it.
Gacha
I
game
know.
genre to unprecedented heights.
So people still download.
It's
that was a
absolutely
perfect.
free to play.
That
Download
was
it now
super
using the
perfect.
link in the description or scan the QR code on screen if you're viewing on a PC.
That's all. That's
Forge
also
unique
perfect.
heroes by marrying any two bloodlines
Like
of mystical
oh.
beings, such
I don't
as
know which one of
elves,
those
demons,
games.
demigods,
Where
and
it's like
orcs,
make
or more
generations.
to create over 800 new fantasy
There's a
hybrids.
there's a fucking
With the new
anime game
Guild
like
War,
that, too.
players will have the
Where
opportunity
it's
to
almost like it's
engage in
Pokemon.
combat on brand new maps. Through the
Gotta
conquest
fuck
of
'em all,
territories and the
hentai mon.
acquisition of
Yeah.
rewards, you can construct the most exceptional hybrid champions
Hybrid
known as Bloodcraft Legends. Plus, you can enter the renowned Luxus tournament,
You've
which
heard
is a
of
competitive event
Raid
for
Shadow
seasoned
Legends, well,
players,
now you've got
featuring strategic
Bloodcraft
battles and
Legends.
progression through stages. It includes a
It's like
rotating
Raid, but
tournament
shitter.
aura,
I'm not
champion
interested
suspension
bargain
voting,
bin
and
Diablo
an
2.
arena points-based qualifying stage.
I don't
The
think
top
anyone's
64
even interested in
competitors
regular
advance
Diablo
to the
at this point
knockout
anymore.
stage. Leading up to the finals.
No, Diablo's
and
kinda
grand
dead.
finals. Players can also participate in the wager event.
And Gene killed
use
it. I saw him.
blood
He was
banners,
there.
making
He had
it
a knife and everything.
strategically
I mean, I
complex
told
and
you.
engaging
What do you think? Don't
competition.
you have phones?
Download it now using the link in the description or scan the QR code.
And
on
they did
screen.
have
Get a
phones.
special
Do they
starter
want to play
pack using
Diablo on
our
them?
link to get
Sure
instant
the fuck
access to
didn't.
1 summoning crystal, 100,000 gold, and 100 diamonds. Players who are among the first 30 to provide their in-game account ID and
I don't know
username in the
what this
comment
is
area
gonna feel like, but
below
it's
will
probably
be
a mobile
eligible
game.
to get a free legendary
But it'll
female
probably get you
succubus
pregnant,
item.
so
The
of course.
luxury.
it's your own.
This champion is
Of
considered
course,
to be
this is
one of
the
the
only
most
point. Get a free
powerful mages
succubus.
in the game. Thanks to Bloodline.
Get a free
Heroes of
whore
the
with every
Oh,
download
sponsoring this
today.
video.
That was shameless. That was shameless. I'm laughing really
The
hard.
corruption
That hurts.
spreads like a stain from the north, its tendrils reaching further with each passing day, turning what should be a vista of pastoral beauty into a grotesque landscape of decay. The very earth seems to reject its plight. Crops withered to blackened husks, in fields where they stand. Trees, once ancient and sturdy, have now become twisted and
I think that tree
gnarled.
has an eyeball.
The rivers and streams,
Might have an eyeball.
once the
You'll never
lifeblood
know.
of villages and towns of the Empire, now flow with a sluggish current.
So those
Their
things.
waters, murky and thick, with the taint of Nurgle's gift. The corruption is in the air, too. The once crisp freshness of
Oh,
morning
that is eyeballs. I see the eyeballs.
now carries the fetor of rot. A miasma that clings to the inside of your lungs. And the people. And
The
God
boys.
preserve us. The people. Men and women. Stricken by the plague. Their bodies becoming festering grounds for Nurgle's foulness. They wander. Some aimless. Others with malignant purpose. Their festering wounds weeping with the effort of movement. This is no longer a war fought only on battlefields, with swords and shields, cannons and
Big
gunfire.
Big stinking.
This is a war of survival against an enemy that knows no bounds,
Look at him.
respects no truces, and cannot be slain by steel alone. As the land sickens and the circle of corruption draws ever tighter, scholars and prophets cannot help but wonder,
What's up?
where will we make our stand? Where will we find hope amidst such desolation?
When I go.
Cotton Eye Joe's?
Yeah. Where did they come from? Where did they
Where
go?
did you come from? Where'd you go?
All of
Alaric
the
was
old
still damp with dirt and mud when the crows began to circle overhead.
Ew.
Their harsh caws, a bleak soundtrack to the aftermath of battle. He moved amongst the scattered remnants of his battalion,
Hop, hop, they're hopping.
each breath a ragged testament to the chaos they had endured. They had marched from the south, the banners of the Empire, unfurled with pride, their steps resolute to the rhythm of war drums. Yet for all their valor, they were ill prepared for the onslaught that awaited them.
Bring out the rockets!
Yeah.
The first cries of alarm had cut through the morning like
Wow,
a
they're
dire
glowing.
prophecy. Emerging from the
It's a flame
sickly
bearer, I think.
mists, a
Like,
tide
look at him,
of
look how big he
filth
is.
surged forward,
Yeah, he is.
relentless and unyielding.
Trust me,
to
when
the
I say I'm
desperate
big
volleys of
stinking,
arrows
I'm
and the
big.
indiscriminate blaze
that
of
one.
artillery.
Look at all the models.
Plague bearers and other grotesque heralds of Nurgle advanced with a hideous resolve. Their rusted blades and claws reaching the Imperial lines, chanting guttural ritualistic intonations to their putrescent god. Captain Falkenheim,
They also,
known
I believe,
by
if
many
memory
among the
serves,
ranks
the only place they can
as
really
the old
stay
bear
as
had met the
temperamental in this
horde with a
is the
roaring
North,
challenge.
because the fact is the Chaos
His great
Goblins
sword was
and
raised
Chaos
in defiance.
will eventually make
He managed to kill many of the
exist in
twisted
physical realm
figures
anymore, if memory serves.
until his tall
I mean, right
figure,
now, I
along with
believe
his
during
weapon
whatever time
and
this happened,
heraldry,
the winds were strong.
a symbol of their
Magic
once
was
unshakable
insane, but
order,
most of the time that doesn't
was
last,
swallowed
so
by
eventually
the
they'll be
seething mass of
taken back from
Nurgle's
the
spawn.
chaos, I think. It's usually a mage has to fix
With
it.
his fall, the semblance of structure among the men crumbled. Alaric had watched in horror as comrades, only just hours before, were marching side by side with discipline and camaraderie, were twisted by Nurgle's touch into monstrous parodies of Imperial soldiers. The once resolute warriors now succumbed to despair.
Oh,
Their
hi,
skin
Porky.
erupted with boils
Hi,
that quickly
Porkus.
grew, swelling to
Porky looked there as green
grotesque
as you are.
sizes. Many of them pleaded for a swift, merciful death.
Green? I thought Porky
The
was
battle
yellow
lines
bellied.
broke under the onslaught, and in the ensuing maelstrom, the notion of heroism evaporated. When faced with the leering visage of a plague-ridden
flies.
abomination,
Wow, look at that.
Alaric's instinct to survive
Fuck that.
overtook any lingering impulse of valor. His sword, once a proud extension of his will, became a laden burden in his grasp. As the Empire's forces were scattered, Alaric fell to the ground, unable to resist the pain from his wounds any longer. And then he found himself alone. Many of his comrades were still nearby, but all were fleeing for their lives. And the others, they were already dead. Lying on the ground, Alaric pondered whether the very earth grieved alongside him. His heart, heavy with the knowledge of the rot that had claimed him, his brothers in arms, and large swaths of the realm in its ceaseless spread in the recent weeks. He understood all too well that this war of decay was only just beginning.
The harbinger of rot and rebirth.
2 generations ago, in the fertile lands of Ostland, Farald Molitor was born into a lineage of nobility. His early years were marked by an uncommon affinity for the natural world, renowned for his botanical expertise in herbal lore. He cultivated not only plants, but also a deep
He also
understanding
cultivated bitches.
of the life-giving properties of nature. However, fate, as cruel as it is capricious, struck a grievous blow to the noble's idyllic existence. A mysterious blight, virulent and relentless, descended upon his lands. It ravaged his prized gardens. It crept into his home, bringing sickness to his family.
Oh no.
One
Shit in his
by
guest
one,
bathroom.
they succumbed
Peed
to
in
this
his toilet.
insidious malady,
And didn't flush.
their bodies wasting away
I know.
despite Farald's frantic efforts to halt
That was
the
actually
disease.
maggots. That was maggots.
Desperation led Farald down a dark path.
I just say that because most of the time when you
His
see shots
quest
of
for a
maggots, they're not
cure
maggots.
drove
they're
him
superworms
deep
or
into the
mealworms.
realm of
they're
forbidden
bigger.
knowledge,
But those are beetle larvae.
delving into ancient tomes and eldritch rituals that whispered
I'm
of
surprised there's actually
regeneration
maggots.
and the manipulation of life forces. The deeper he delved,
Uh-oh.
the more he found himself entangled in the dogma of decay and renewal. It was here, in the shadowed corners of esoteric study, that he first encountered the teachings of the god of decay and rebirth,
Nurgle.
Nurgle.
There he is.
He eventually saw decay not as an end, but as a means to power and transformation. Decay was not an end, but a beginning,
Well,
not a curse.
that's why Nurgle
What
is
a
actually one of the most
blessing.
powerful next to Khorne.
Embracing
because decay is a
Nurgle's
natural part
gifts.
of the processes.
He was no
Life and
longer
decay happen all the
Farald
time.
Molitor. He was reborn anew,
Oh no.
twisted and corrupted
Oh boy.
into the Blight Master Pestulon,
Pestule.
thus becoming a harbinger of rotten rebirth. As Blight Master Pestulon, he now roams
Oh,
the
there he is.
lands of the Empire and the guts of the world's edge mountains. A harbinger of the plague he once feared. His
Wow,
former
that's
love
a,
for
that's
the
a
natural
cool-ass
world
transformation he had. Look at
has
him.
become a twisted mockery as he seeks to corrupt and
That's it, that's pretty
transform
cool, that's a cool
all
model.
life into the image of
Do you think we
Nurgle's
like it?
god.
I do
the
like it.
labyrinthine tunnels,
Though the
and
glowing
ancient
plague
halls
symbol is
of
a little
dwarves
much for me.
Yeah.
now echo with the foreboding
I
footsteps
always find it kind of
this
interesting,
harbinger
though,
of decay.
that one of the things Nurgle seems to have is
Pestulon
antlers,
reveled
like a
in the
steer or a
irony of
stag.
it all. The dwarves,
That's right. Because
so
antlers
staunch in
regrow,
their
rebirth.
opposition to
Aye,
corruption,
maybe that's the reason
and
why,
so
'cause they
proud
do
of their
shed, they're not
unyielding
actually, real
fortresses,
bones.
were becoming unwilling recipients
Something
of
close to it, I
Nurgle's
forget what it is,
grotesque
like, almost like what fingernails
blessings.
are made of, but I forget what that's called.
There was a perverse satisfaction in the notion of breaking such resolute and stubborn beings as the dwarves,
I'm
of
stubborn.
seeing their strongholds, carved from the very bones of the earth, succumb to the relentless tide of decay. But also, in his twisted mind, Pestulon saw himself not as a
Pestulon.
destroyer,
Pestulon.
but as an agent of transformation.
My mom calls me
He
Pestulon.
believed that in breaking the will of the
But you can
dwarves,
call me Pesty
he was
Bestie.
liberating them from the confines of their rigid, unchanging existence. Pestulon, perched atop his chaos altar, loomed like a harbinger of doom. Before him, a stout line of dwarf defenders stood ready. The Iron Drakes,
Look at 'em.
with their Drakefire guns, belching flames,
Iron
and
Drakes
the
are
Thunderers,
purple design, too.
the rifles crackling with gunfire.
Thunder blesses.
They formed a bulwark against the encroaching tide of decay. But against them, Pestulon unleashed a seemingly endless horde of plague bearers. The demonic entities, embodiments of Nurgle's eternal cycle of decay and rebirth, advanced relentlessly. Accompanying this horrific host were flying
not flies.
monstrosities, their wings carrying them far above the battlefields.
I crave what I crave, and that is dwarven scum. I will have their hands and heads in my face.
The plague bearers, their bodies riddled with disease and decay, trudged through the flames and smoke, impervious to pain, their rusted blades dripping with contagion. Many fell under the barrage of fire and flames that the dwarfs unleashed. But there were so many that it did not matter how many the dwarfs killed. The plague bearers made their way
how
through
small they
the
are.
ranks of the stubborn dwarves, regardless.
Tiny little guys.
The tunnels echoed with the clangor of battle, the roar of flames, and the defiant cries.
The fight, the stinkier it gets.
Oh, sorry about that, everybody. OBS dropped there for a second. I don't know why it did that. Can you-
Oh.
Tunnels of the dwarves became a
Sorry about
stage
that.
for a grim and desperate struggle.
I mean, I
In
didn't
this
drop the
hellish
Beaver in,
landscape,
OBS itself disconnected.
The dwarfs' valor shone brightest.
Really fucking weird.
That is.
Heroes emerged
maybe
among
that
them.
was noticeable. I don't even know.
An iron drake,
It was like for
engulfed in
very quickly,
flames,
like 5 seconds.
continued to fire his weapon until his last breath.
Look at that
taking
fucking
dozens
beam.
of plague bearers with him. A young thunderer,
I'm a fire
bloodied and
laser.
unbowed, used his rifle as a club when his ammunition ran dry. His battle cry echoing through the tunnels until he was finally silent. The resilient dwarves, despite their valiant efforts, could not withstand this wave of corruption. Their lines broke. The disciplined ranks gave way to desperate retreat. The plague bearers surged forward, their numbers seemingly unending, swarming over the fallen and pressing on. The once proud dwarf warriors lay defeated,
Well, yeah, they're dead.
their bodies twisted.
Oh, they're
and
totally
bloated
dead.
Yeah, they
Like
were
They're big
dead.
boys
in
dead.
rapid
Yeah.
work. Pestulon looked upon this devastation
I hate that this guy's
with the
named Pestulon.
satisfaction of a zealot, fulfilling his god's will.
Cool design though.
The harbinger of rot
It is a
and
cool design.
rebirth continued infecting the tunnels and
Chaos
halls
Knights that are
of the
actually
ancient
basically
dwarves,
armor too.
paving a path of relentless destruction in the deep bowels of the world's edge mountains.
Bowels.
In the ever-shifting landscape
Death and Rebirth
of the
change
Chaos
flow.
God's
Oh,
rivalry,
gee, I sure do
the
wonder.
war of decay had become a fertile
I
ground for
see OBS
conflict,
sorry.
not
I
just
see-
amongst mortals, but
See,
also
it's
between the
next up,
dark
because
deities
him and
themselves,
Nurgle don't like
as
each other.
Nurgle's powers surged with the spread of
Change and evolution
pestilence
gets
and
in the way
decay.
of, rebirth and
Another player in the great game,
Change, much like girls,
Sinch,
scare me.
the changer of ways,
there he is.
began to weave his intricate
scared.
plots
He's a bird.
to counteract his rival brother's ascendancy. The battles between the forces of Nurgle and Sinch are as much a clash of ideologies as they are a physical confrontation.
It's a chess game, you see.
Nurgle's legions, embodying the inevitability of decay and despair, march forth with a relentless, morbid determination. But against them stand the ever-changing, scheming minions of Sinch, a mix of mutating energies and deceptive tactics.
Damn true.
In the lands of the Empire, this celestial conflict that raged on in the war also had its manifestations in the mortal world. It took form in a series of bizarre and unpredictable confrontations between the champions and followers of both Chaos Gods. Sorcerers of Tzeentch, garbed in iridescent robes and wielding the raw energies of change, clashed with the rotting, pus-filled ranks of Nurgle's followers. Demons of Tzeentch, ever-shifting and reconfiguring, danced through the sluggish hordes of the Plague Bearers, their warpfire spells turning decayed flesh into crystal, or causing the demons of Nurgle to sprout uncontrollable mutations that would send them into frenzies of self-destruction. Above all, this conflict between Nurgle and Tzeentch was a reminder that in the realm of chaos, power is ever transient, and supremacy is but a temporary state. As the War of Decay raged on, the interplay of these dark powers continued to shape and twist the fated realms of the immaterial and the realms of mortals alike. Deep in the twisted warrens of Skavenblight, warlock engineer Critchtail, a cunning and ambitious member of Clan Scryer, plotted his rise
Look at all that
to
warp
power.
stone he's got on
Holy
him.
shit.
The War
Like
of
he came out of
Decay,
40K.
a tumultuous period for the surface dwellers, was for the Skaven a time rife with opportunity. Critchtail's plan was audacious.
Look at him.
He intended to harness the energies unleashed by the conflict between Nurgle and Tzeentch, channeling them into a weapon of devastating power.
Oh boy.
Such a feat, if successful, would not only elevate his standing, but also secure him a place of infamy in the annals of Skaven history. To this end, he embarked on a perilous journey to the surface,
Oh boy.
seeking the nexus points where the energies of the warring gods intersected.
Oh. 'Cause
In
they're
the
all
dense
connected
and
after all.
foreboding
So that's what he's trying to
forest,
do?
far from the prying eyes of both Skaven
Really
and
pretty though,
surface
graphically
dwellers.
wise.
Yeah, it is.
Critchtail found the perfect site for his grand ritual.
Oh boy.
Critchtail set about his work with feverish intensity, arranging vast arrays of warpstone and intricate machinery around the Nexus.
Oh boy.
These devices, products of his own twisted genius, were designed to siphon and harness the raw chaos energy. But as the ritual reached its climax,
Not having that.
The forest around Critchtown
They're not happy.
began to stir. The diseased
Oh, I would
servants of
stir
Nurgle,
too.
drawn by the
Stink dudes
surge
coming
of
around my
power,
house.
emerged from the underbrush, plague-ridden demons, their bodies oozing with corruption, shambled forward, led by a herald of Nurgle. They had sensed the disturbance in their god's domain, and had come to quash the Skaven's audacious scheme. Critchtail's forces, a motley crew of Clan Scryer acolytes and enslaved rat ogres,
Oh my god.
readied
Look at
themselves
all the
for battle,
decay.
their eyes glowing with the sickly light of Warpstone. But they were ill prepared for the onslaught of the Nurgle demons. The Skaven's devices, once humming with arcane power, began to falter and fail, their energy seeping away into the earth. Critchtail watched in dismay as his grand plan unraveled, his dreams of power dissolving into the miasma of Nurgle's
Boing, boing,
influence. The battle was short and brutal. The Skaven were overrun, their ranks broken by the relentless advance of the plague demons. Critchtail, realizing the futility of his ambition, fled into the depths of the forest, leaving behind his ruined machines and the remnants of his force. The Herald, with a baleful glance at the retreating warlock engineer, set about destroying what remained of the ritual site, ensuring that nothing could disturb the ascendancy of Nurgle's dominion over the lands.
That's a pretty damn cool model too. I like it. The
Earhart,
apostate's path.
a compassionate and fiery
The Gene
orator,
Path.
had dedicated his life to the service of Sigmar, tending to his flock with a fervent zeal. His voice once echoed through the halls of his chapel, inspiring hope and
He has a beard.
resilience in the face of adversity. But as the war
Real
of
men have
decay
beards.
crept closer, bringing with it a tide of death and despair, Earhart's faith faced its gravest trial. The turning point came with the fall of Earhart's village. In a desperate battle against Nurgle's relentless minions, he witnessed unspeakable horrors. Friends and parishioners twisted into monstrous forms. The very land around him succumbing to foul
When we get there, you
corruption.
guys are gonna really not like
His
it.
prayers and his valor, he could not stem the
Big
tide.
chillin'.
When the battle was over,
He be
he
chillin'.
found himself among the few survivors, surrounded by the ruin of all he had held dear. In the aftermath, racked with grief and anger, Earhart's faith in Sigmar wavered. He began to question the
Wavered.
purpose of a god
Heresy.
who would allow such suffering. Amongst the ruins, almost buried under the rubble of a collapsed building, he encountered a dying person. A man in agony spoke to Earhart in his final moments, and he shared with him this revelation of finding peace and acceptance in Nurgle's embrace. This aggravated the crisis of faith within Earhart. In the weeks that followed, Earhart's transformation was not only spiritual, but physical.
Yep.
Signs of Nurgle's favor began to manifest in his body. His skin grew sallow, and he was marked with sores. His eyes shone with a sickly light.
Boy.
Yet, in these afflictions, he saw not corruption,
I like that model.
but sanctification. The marks of a god
teeth of
who truly understood
almost reminds me
the
of
nature
Levi's
of
stuff
the
from Resident
world. Hunted by his former
Shrimp.
brethren, Earhart
What up,
embraced
Shrimp?
his new role with a zealot's fervor. He wandered the lands of the Empire, preaching the gospel of Nurgle, offering a warped form of solace to those ravaged by war and plague. He spoke of life through death, strength through suffering, and hope in despair. His sermons were a balm to some, a horror to others.
A horror.
In the shadowed depths of the infamous Drakewald forest,
Oh boy.
a conflict of savage ferocity and unnatural horror unfolded. The northern reaches of the forest, once a realm of primal wilderness, had become a grotesque version of itself,
Beastman.
under the influence of Nurgle's corruption. Amidst this perversion of nature, the Beastmen, the true children of chaos, and the Drakewald forest, found themselves defending their domain against an invasion of a different kind.
Oh boy.
The northern tribes,
Oh, never mind.
often divided by their bestial natures,
I joined together.
banded together in an uneasy alliance.
Oh yeah.
Gigantic doom
We got
lords
the Humans
leading
to kill.
entire tribes against the unnatural atrocities that tainted the forest. Their primal instincts, coupled with a fierce territoriality, drove them to engage the encroaching forces of Nurgle with a ferocity born of desperation. The Beastmen met these intruders
know what
with
to do
brute
about-
force
they all turned
and
into a ball.
savage cunning.
Yay!
Gore-kin and Ungor
Teamwork!
ambushed the plague bearers, Nurglings, and other unnameable monstrosities in the dense underbrush. Their crude but effective weapons tearing into the diseased flesh of their foes. Minotaurs, towering and muscle-bound, clashed directly with the bulk of the enemy. Their axes and horns stained with the ichor of the slain. Frenzied by the violent combat, they leapt at their unnatural adversaries, their howls merging with the cacophony of battle. Despite their ferocity, the Beastmen found themselves fighting a foe as relentless as their own savage nature. Chaos spawned, with disgusting Nurgle markings on their inflated and twisted bodies.
They're not disgusting, they're
Shredded
not
beastmen
Nurgle,
to
sir.
pieces
That's right.
with their massive claws. The leading great unclean one, a mountain of corruption, seemed impervious to their assaults. Its bloated body absorbing their blows as it belched forth torrents of filth and disease. Pestilence spread through the Beastmen ranks, turning their strength and ferocity against them.
Oh hi,
The
Frog.
swamps
Glad to
of the
see you made it.
forest
Frog.
turned a repugnant green
Watched a,
as it
Paramount
filled
Quake
with a
that you weren't here to
disgusting
save.
ooze.
So look at that on your own
Gigantic and monstrous toads
time. 'Cause that's on
emerged
you,
from
bud.
them to ambush and prey upon
Yeah.
Ungors and Bestigors
What
alike,
Gene said.
leaving many beastmen with no safe place to make a stand.
Wish right.
On some battles across the Drakewald, the Beastmen managed to set the forces of Nurgle back, or at least halt their assaults momentarily. Many of the bloody battles ended in stalemates,
Yeah.
with
Yeah,
the
but the ground, look
clashing
at that
forces
ground.
too
Stanky as
depleted
fuck.
to continue,
Dog.
or to truly
Dang.
capitalize on any territory. As the conflict raged,
Oink.
the Drakewald itself seemed to shudder under the weight of this unnatural war. The combating Beastmen and Nurgle forces had become symbols of a greater struggle between the primal chaos of the wild and the insidious corruption of decay. And so it goes in this war of decay that rages across the lands. A
Everyone's
relentless
gonna catch the
conflict
common
echoing
cold.
through the realms of men,
If you
dwarves,
don't like
and
it,
beyond. As the lands reel under the weight of
Blades are
corruption,
going flying.
it becomes clear that this war is not merely a battle for survival. It is a dire reflection of the enduring struggle against the inevitable, the entropy of all things.
Not ready.
On this channel, we are putting together narrative Total War cinematic battles and Warhammer lore videos. A special thank you.
We're not sick.
Jesus Christ, Frank, you just killed a kid!
20 years later. Hey, DeVito.
Speaking of which, where are they?
Ellie. Whoa. What the hell's everybody doing in my apartment? We having a gangbang?
Come on, boost me up.
Boom! Die, you sucker! Hey, guys, look, I found this garden hose, right? I'm gonna use it to pump fresh air into the building and breathe into it like a scuba diver. I'm gonna try it out. Oh, botched, oh. I botched that one. Oh, that's a botched job. Now this man loves life. That's bleeding. I need some trash to plug up the cut.
You got it.
Ah, get him! Get him! Get him!
Swear to me that everything that you said about the Fireflies is true.
You gonna be crybabies about it? All right. Take my gun.
Yeah.
Oh, good shit. Moving on. Who's dying?
You want me to what? Why do I have to?
Please, honey. Just this once, that I will never bother you with this again. Please.
Hero begging his wife to blow him a kiss before he leaves on a kiss. Fine. Have a safe trip.
That's all you need for victory.
He fell, he died.
Hero?
He's dead.
The hero has been defeated. I don't really get it, but this means I won, right? Alvita added a new weapon to her arsenal.
Oh no. Oh no.
Beautiful. Time for an old game.
Ooh.
Kingpin Reloaded embarrassingly. Music.
The original Kingpin Life of Crime is really
This
one
is
of
what
those
he made in the
underappreciated
Spider-Man engine,
games.
but I never
You just
saw.
don't see people talking about it
Yes,
that much.
but more cursed.
Developed by Yatrix Entertainment, who would eventually become Treyarch and work on the Call of Duty series, it was one of the
Oh, I
first
see.
mature-themed shooters that I can ever remember playing.
You better back off. Those guys will rip you to shreds.
Wow.
He played as an unnamed thug, shooting his way through a crime-riddled city, killing copious amounts of unscrupulous criminals along the way, all in a quest for vengeance against your former boss, a guy who was a blatant homage to Pulp Fiction's Marcellus Wallace.
How far do you want me to go with this?
It was a pretty tough journey too, which meant you'd often need backup in the form of all the various hired guns you come across. Literal guns for hire that would follow you around and watch your
His
back.
face.
All right, let's go.
Look at his
Helping out
face.
during combat and generally just being absolute bros.
There's 3 freaks in that tunnel. You want to join us? You got to take them out with a crowbar.
You had weapon upgrades, there were different routes throughout the levels, items to find, and missions to complete for different groups.
Stalker.
Hey, come back anytime, huh? Thanks for shopping, Ponomatic.
And all of the environments were designed by a guy named Victor Antonov, who also worked on games
Welcome
like
to the
Half-Life
Boom
2
Boom
and
500.
Dishonored, giving the whole thing a very
Wait, more
unique and
time.
stylistic
Half-Life
setting.
Population, you.
Wait.
Let's go.
Helping out during combat.
Join us, you got to take them out with a shopping, Ponomatic.
And all of the environments were designed by a guy named Victor Antonov, who also worked on games like Half-Life 2 and Dishonored, giving the whole thing a very unique and stylistic setting.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Good to
That's
know.
a resume.
Yeah. After
All
this.
topped off with a soundtrack by Cypress Hill, with members of the band even
nice.
voicing certain NPCs. So you
Really?
can see how original and one of a kind the whole thing was, which made it
Will
doubly
you give us how many
disappointing that
bags
it
of weed
never
for
really
this?
got the kind of
Yeah.
legacy
Alright.
that it deserves.
Alright, we in.
Mostly because it's one of those games, along with Sin,
you got
that
us for
had
one
the
game.
unfortunate timing of coming out around the same time as Half-Life did.
Don't worry,
I still
that's all we
remember playing
need.
it for the first time back when I was a dumb kid, and the first thing I did was run around whacking people with the metal pipe, quickly realizing though that that's not how you're intended to play. Because along with other titles like Deus Ex and System Shock 2, it really helped to introduce the idea that first-person shooters could be more than just circle strafing around until you found the exit button.
Hey, I can live with that gameplay though.
I mean, it's tried and true.
It is.
I just feel like it's one of those titles where if you know, you know. And every year or so, I always find myself coming back to replay it again.
Here.
I mean, yeah, I really like this game. I liked it enough to do 2 videos on it for my channel.
Wow.
Somebody turn on the lights.
So there really was an opportunity here to update a decades-old cult classic and introduce it to
so
an audience,
they
which
remastered
is
it recently,
something
did
that's
they?
been sadly squandered here with Kingpin Reloaded,
I guess it didn't
developed
go
by
well.
Slipgate Ironworks and published by 3D Realms. And look, I don't know if I've just become too accustomed to really good remasters lately, but even still, man, like Kingpin Reloaded just doesn't do this thing justice.
Yo, he led, man!
What the hell? What the hell?
And it brings me no amount of pleasure to say that in a lot of ways, it's just outright embarrassing.
Shape loop.
First announced way back in 2020, over the years there's been little to no information surrounding the project.
Dogs.
And about all we've ever gotten was a few
guess.
screenshots and some
Dogs.
admittedly dope concept art.
That does
I
look
knew
dope.
something was up though when they showed off that updated gameplay trailer recently, and for some reason no one seemed to notice that they'd used footage for
That
the
man is
Reload
built like a
edition
thumb.
both times.
He is.
You know, instead of actually properly comparing it to the vanilla footage.
Oh.
And then finally hopping into the full version, things didn't fare much better either. And if you were hoping for this to be the definitive, most accessible way to play through that original campaign, well, then I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but this just ain't it. Firstly though, on a more positive note, what does the remaster do well? Well, I mean, I guess I like the new dialogue wheel, where you can now easily choose from the available options when interacting with other NPCs.
Hey, what's happening?
I like that they got rid of those stupid $sign icons whenever you kill
Hey,
someone,
how do?
which they showed off in that old gameplay trailer. I like that you can run the game in widescreen resolutions with a proper aspect ratio without having to mess around with fan mods too. Plus, I like the fact that the campaign is here in its entirety, with all the swearing, the character cliches and stereotypes with nothing
Hell
censored.
yeah.
Well, as far as I can tell.
Hell yeah.
I mean, we all know that if they removed a single cutscene or a single swear word from any of this, that there'd be people up in arms writing over it. So luckily, they had the good sense to not do that. Characters often use the F word like it's a comma, and the Kingpin himself still drops dialogue almost verbatim from Pulp Fiction, with such disregard that it's a wonder that they never got sued.
I'm prepared to scour the earth for this motherfucker.
I'm prepared to scour the earth for that motherfucker.
And off the back of that too, I like how you got the option to skip through these cinematics, which is a nice inclusion if you're going to be replaying through the campaign. All of the character models still have that whole wobbly Quake 2
No,
engine
fuck
going on too,
speedrunners.
which is absolutely
Unskippable
part of what
all
makes that
time,
engine
every
so
time.
nostalgic.
40
So a lot of the
year
charm and the
fucking-
character of the original game is still there, and that is an absolute positive in a world where older forms of media are constantly being rewritten and modified. There's even the option to play through the entire game with the so-called original gameplay as well, though I can't imagine why you'd ever bother, because I mean at that point you're better off just actually playing the original. But at least I can't fault them for including it. The thing is though, everything outside of
Now try
that
to
is where the
blast.
remaster just kind
at
of
him
suffers.
That guy's on the fucking ground.
Good.
Hell yeah.
What is happening in there?
Now, the first thing I noticed was just how odd a lot of these new fonts and icons look, some of which just look almost out of place. Plus, the main menu's been completely redesigned, looking absolutely nothing like the original, which removes a lot of the grunge and that gritty tone that the old one used to have. But the main
Hell
menu is the
yeah.
least of the issues this remaster has, because visually, this is often an absolute mess. And it arguably looks worse than the original game in almost every instance.
The key. I thought you had it. You dumbass! I told you to get the key! Nicky's gonna fucking shit when he hears you thought you forgot.
Hey, he's gonna take a booba duper.
Wow, it looks
The
better
biggest
than the
issue
original
these
than
enhanced
the
graphics
remake.
have is just this insane amount of fog and lens flare, which is prevalent almost every single time you enter a room and turn a corner. And even turning these settings off in the options didn't really seem to improve things either. You can toggle back and forth between each mode here by pressing a single button on the keyboard, which is a nice touch. And I do think that those original graphics often look better than the enhanced ones.
No shit.
But even then,
No
like
shit.
comparing the
No
original
shit.
graphics in the remaster to the actual original graphics, you know what I mean? Like actually running the old game, it still looks worse in comparison. I mean, I'll show you a few comparison shots all back to back, and you be the judge.
Oh. A little grittier.
Yeah.
Hey, be glad that they even bothered to reload this game. You nitpicking word.
Word. Reloaded.
You N-ward.
Benoit.
Benoit.
Original game.
It does look like shit.
Load times are often super long too, upwards of 30 seconds.
Wow.
The movement and the mouse aiming feels really choppy too. And there's even some people who can't launch the game at all. Kind of reminds me again of the Metal Gear Solid Master Collection, how the PS1 emulation for Metal Gear Solid looked and played worse than running it on an actual PS1.
Wow.
Then that brings me on to the lighting and the shadows. Now, I don't quite know what's going on here, but
What
all
the
I can
hell's with
say
that
is that the
shadow?
shadows often don't make any sense.
Look at it.
And you'll see them on surfaces that they're clearly
like
not
it.
supposed to be on. At which point, it seems like they've just taken on a mind of their own. And look, man, I don't mind if a 24-year-old game wants to add in real-time lighting and shadows. A lot of those Night Dive remasters seem to be doing that now, and it looks awesome when it's done properly.
Not this.
But when it just creates
Not
these
here,
shadows
Chief.
that look more like anomalies that have broken out of an SCP confinement compound, it doesn't quite have the same appeal.
That's a damn shame, I tell you.
You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of that old Dracula movie from the 90s. When you'd see Gary Oldman's shadow doing all these weird things in the background. Or to a lesser extent, I guess, Mr. Burns in The Simpsons Treehouse of Horror.
Simpson, eh? Excellent.
Some of those other lighting effects, like the lens flares from all these bright
Play
light
with the
sources,
yo-yo.
is so overpowering that it literally makes it impossible to see. Which really makes me wonder if any of these effects were even fully tested once they were
Probably
implemented.
not.
So my advice there is just to turn as much of that stuff off as you possibly can. Still though, that's not really going to fix things like the explosions, which also look completely off.
Bam, bam, bam.
Like that
What
just
the hell's
messed up
with
the
the
scale for
explosion?
how big the explosions were supposed to be, and
What's with
accidentally
the lines? The
multiplied it by
lines look
10.
so weird. Oh, it's in the remake too. It looked weirder in the original.
Perfection.
Nah, I can't
And
tell.
I don't even know how to
Perfection.
describe what occurs when you use the flamethrower, but I can only imagine it's the closest I'm ever going to get to having bleach thrown into my eyes.
My
I don't know. I can make that wish a reality.
Apart from that, all of the textures have been updated and overhauled to bring them up to a more modern standard, apparently. I mean, they've definitely been updated in size, that's for damn sure, because Kingpin Reloaded's download size is about 12 gigabytes, compared to the original game, which is like 800 megabytes. And again, like, I'm not fully sure, like, what's going on with these new textures or what processes they took, but at least for my eyes, they do have all the hallmarks of something being AI upscaled. Now, I've been told by someone at 3D Realms that they didn't do that, and they've all been done by hand, and you can definitely see with some of these textures that they've clearly been made by another human. But then for others, I've got to
Drink
admit
beer,
that that's
or
kind of
else.
hard to believe. And when you look at some of the ones with text or other images, they often come across as borderline gibberish and nonsensical. I mean, compare how these two versions of the same skybox look, for instance.
It's the original. Okay. Or maybe
The
not.
so-called enhanced heads-up display is also a bit of a mixed bag,
Like a
with
map
this
painting.
odd icon representing the player on the bottom left of the screen.
That dog
which
looked
barely
like he
even
saw some
resembles
shit he
the
wish
guy
he
to
never
begin
saw.
with. Weirdly too, with the enhanced HUD turned on, when you're wearing body armor, it doesn't actually show the amount of armor points you've got remaining. Yet if you go back to the classic HUD, the numbers are right there, clear as day. So, I don't know, I guess it's an enhancement now to remove vital information that the player might want to know.
That's a damn shame, I tell you.
Even more annoyingly is that the enhanced heads-up display doesn't even show how much damage your allies are taking during combat.
Meanwhile...
Yeah, you can see their damage.
And this is really what I'm talking about, man. It's just all these minor but frequent little oversights that keep popping up. Like this bit here during the cutscene on the motorbike, how the background isn't even scrolling properly and keeps lagging behind.
Oh yeah, we're just cruising along.
Speaking of the actual bugs and glitches like that too, well, where do I begin? I mean, I experienced stuff even as early on as the starting area in Skid Row. There's a bit early on there when you're supposed to wait for a couple of guys to get distracted by a radio, so you can then sneak past them and get into the nearby warehouse. And it was a creative little sequence that really taught you to think outside of the box, showing off that this really wasn't going to be another mindless run-and-gun shooter. And yet, the first time I played it in the remaster, it didn't even work properly. And one of the guys just glitched out completely, forcing me to restart the entire campaign.
He's just gone.
Listen, he's gone, okay? Don't worry about it.
There's plenty of other little random bugs too, like enemies getting
He's
stuck
hiding
on
in the
ledges,
shadows.
caught on ladders, stairs, or doorways like it's Daikatana 1.0. Part of what made the original game so good for its time was how intelligent the AI could be. To the point that they'd often make these really impressive jumps across platforms and be able to almost follow you anywhere. And consider too that in other games like Half-Life, you pretty much had to coddle the friendly NPCs step by step to get them where they needed to go. And yet here was a game like Kingpin where you could almost forget about them and they'd usually keep up. So for it to often be arguably worse here in the remaster is another massive disappointment. I also found too that a lot of the time and seemingly at random, my buddies would just turn on me and start shooting, and I couldn't figure out what the hell I was doing wrong here. I mean, I sure don't remember that happening much in the base game, and yet I lost count the amount of times it happened here.
Why not?
Damn.
What the fuck did I do wrong?
I think my favorite bug though was one where I got killed right at the same time as I also killed the final enemy in the level. At which point the game still showed me the ensuing cinematic of one of the main bad guys getting away, only to then cut back to my very still dead body.
Wow.
You stupid.
And yeah, look, I know that the base game was always kind of janky and had similar issues too, but definitely not to this extent. But besides that, like, you kind of expect this stuff to be fixed, or at least improved in a so-called enhanced edition. I mean, even the sound design is just so lacking, with there being an outright absence of ambient audio to the point that I wasn't even sure if it was
an old game.
Oversight.
Holy shit, you modern prima donna.
I think the old game did have the ambient sound, is what he's saying.
Usually coming from a radio or
doesn't matter. Be glad that they even bothered to think about your game.
And tone of this gritty, crime-infested
some of us have been waiting patiently for Half-Life 3, mother trucker.
That ain't gonna ever happen.
And again, like, I hate to bring
Shut up, Gene!
But let's look at the same starting area again.
You don't know!
It's not gonna happen.
At first I thought this might have been like a licensing issue, like they couldn't get all those old Cypress Hill songs back or something. I was playing through that Duke Nukem remaster on the Evercade last week, and I was kind of shocked to find out that all of Bobby Prince's music from the second game wasn't able to be licensed. So I know that this is a real issue with some of these remasters, and the absence of this can totally kill the vibe of these older titles.
More revealed.
It's all commotion.
However, it turns out that's actually not the case. And instead, I think it just might be an issue with how the music is projecting during the game. Because I noticed that some of the radios are still playing those iconic jingles, it's just you have to be standing right next to the radio to actually hear it.
Wow. There we go. What the fuck? Game, please.
Which again, just all makes me wonder what they've actually been doing with this thing for the past 3 years.
It's pretty fucking far from okay.
I know a big part of what they were trying to nail
Pretty
in this
far from
edition was
okay.
to balance out the combat, which was a real problem that original game had. And it does seem like they've improved upon that stuff early on. I mean, don't get me wrong, Kingpin is still a crushingly hard game at times, but there is a noticeable change in how some of these earlier areas now play out, with it being far less punishing. I still can't help but wonder though what they've actually done on the whole though, because weapons like the flamethrower, the grenade launcher, and the rocket launcher are still pretty much useless in comparison to something like the Tommy gun. And those enemies in the final few areas still soak up bullets like it's a slap on the ass.
Just walk away.
So
from
you're
the
trying to
bazooka
tell me that
blast,
this
it's
really
fine.
took them 3-something years to
The
put
rocket didn't
together?
do anything
Some
to you,
minor
it's fine.
balancing changes, along with some
fine.
barely cobbled together visual
fine.
settings that are being passed off
Fine.
as
Stop
inherent.
worrying about it.
You're
Yikes.
overthinking
And I should
about
add onto
it.
the back of that too, that this is just all the stuff I came across.
I'm not
in the 4 or so
gaslighting you, I'm
hours
telling
I
you the
spent with it.
truth.
I'm sure that people are going to deep dive into it way more in the coming days and weeks. And
Didn't you
fully
hear me? I
explore the
already said
extent of
that.
the downgrades. Now look, I don't want to act like this is some kind of irreparable crime against humanity, and I know that 3D
You're
ROMs are
acting
gonna be
like it's an
patching this
irreparable
thing
crime
all the
against
time.
humanity. It's
So
like
I'm sure that at some
Holocaust
point it's
4
going to be a lot
Reloaded.
closer to where it needs to be, but right now, man, Kingpin Reloaded is a hard fucking sell. And there's just not really any reason to play it, considering it's just a worse off looking and arguably worse off playing version of the original game.
Wow.
Kingpin just deserved better than this, man. We all did. And when we're living in a
I'm gonna listen to
timeline where
Cypress Hill
games
after
like
the stream
Quake
now, though.
2, Power Slave, and 2
Oh, yeah.
3 are being lovingly brought into a new era, things like this, it just doesn't cut it.
I guess everything we heard about you is true. Come on, let's go.
That's definitely a
I
member of
guess
Cypress
everything we
Hill.
heard about you is true. Come on, let's go.
Let's go, glitch.
Come
slash
again.
heal.
I hope they can do a better job in 2036 when they finally release Sin Reloaded. But if this is the kind of treatment that one's going to get,
call me
too,
the
well,
bruiser.
maybe it's better off staying back in
'cause I'm
1998.
bruising.
Hey, come back inside, man. Thanks for shopping for me, man.
Wow. All right. Time for memes.
Memes.
Yeah. Thank
I like
Baldur's
those.
Gate 3. Oh, let's go back. It skipped it for whatever reason. Thanks for watching together. Go.
Status. It's no good, Skipper. I don't know the codes. Don't give me excuses. Give me results. Navigation. All right. Let me think. Then shut him up.
Shut him up.
I did it. Okay, boys. Launch.
Walsh, casualty report. Only 2 passengers unaccounted for, Skipper.
That's a number I can live with. Good landing, boys. Who says a penguin can't fly? Captain's log. Embarking into hostile environment. Kowalski, we'll need to win the hearts and the minds of the natives. Rico, we'll need special tactical equipment. We're gonna face extreme peril. Private probably won't survive.
It's you! Please tell me I found you before those so-called paladins of Tyr did.
We killed them and ate their livers. Gotcha, didn't I? Just kidding, doll. The people are fine.
The fuck is this?
You pillow fight like a bunch of little girls!
You're plotting something, aren't you?
I think we all know the right thing to do. Men, there is no sacrifice greater than someone else.
Brain blew up. Oh, beautiful. Oh, time to have a little look back on the Dragon Tamer series. Here we go.
Oh, it's been a minute.
It has.
That's super odd of her.
Present there.
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
she's always had a perfect attendance, especially since today is test day.
Uh-oh.
Relax, guys.
Uh-oh.
She's probably not feeling well.
Uh-oh.
Weird. She was feeling okay when we were studying together yesterday. She's the one who was super prepared for today. It can't just be as simple as being sick, can it?
Uh-oh.
I can't focus without thinking about her.
Oh.
Kiyoshi, where are you going?
To find Yuko.
Uh-oh. Here we go. A few moments later.
Huh? What are you guys doing here? What the hell happened? Forgive us, young master. We tried to protect your lady, but we were too weak. It was the boss.
It's the boss.
Who
It's his
had
dad.
her kidnapped.
Oh, he's gonna go beat his dad's ass.
There he is.
Foolish son of mine can handle this.
Looking like a daimyo.
Wishing his title of Yakuza.
His grandma tied up too.
Will not be taken lightly.
Kyoshi is not worthless. He's trying to be better, which is the opposite of you.
Silence.
Wow.
You commoner should know your place, which is exactly you are turning him into. Who would respect me if I let the son of a strong Yakuza leader become a lowlife such as you?
We're gonna pay for that.
Oh, yeah.
Instead of ourselves.
Dad's getting pegged for that.
Hang in there, you go.
Oh,
Looks
yep.
like I have
He's
something
going.
for ya.
Took off his glasses, everything is getting serious. We'll catch within that later.
Brody's getting, ooh.
Space Station 14 with Tex. Gonna be a longer video.
Oh.
Get ready for it.
Longer, my ass. That's like, that's a whole stream. God
33 minutes.
damn.
It's gonna be good content, though.
Never follow these.
Christmas dump.exe. Proceed, yes. Do welcome. Loading Christmas dump. Whee! It's Christmas.
It's a tree Christmas.
Happy birthday, Tay.
Oh.
This was a while ago when I uploaded this too. But more recently, though, he's uploaded a lot of Space Station 13 stuff.
You weirdos. Thanks. Plenty of screams to be had. Oh god, already getting shot. Oh yeah, and the farting. Okay, good enough. Alright, we're gonna die in here.
Alright, we're gonna die in here.
Let's feed ourselves to Singuloth. Oh, okay. Let's do it. Birthday Singulo. How do you want it? Contained or not contained? Non-contained, please. Alright, let's crank it up then. Alright. All you gotta do is turn up the strength of this here guy.
Actually, because it is 43 minutes, I'm going to
Ain't she
get
lovely?
the playback speed a bit higher.
Yeah.
To cut down the
Good
time
old
just a little bit.
reality
1.25
melting
speed.
goodness. Yeah. Where'd it go?
Just slightly.
That'll be a fun surprise for later. Attention crew, we're trying to let this Singu loose, but it won't go. Where is it? Singulus is lame. But this is a very happy birthday. Thank you.
Aw.
Oh,
I'll be
Singular
right
just
back.
decided to leave.
Alrighty.
That's not good. Alright. Singular decided to leave. Oh well. Oh, an anomaly. Oh.
How you doing,
I'm out of
chat?
space. Oh, I'm gonna go join the Singular.
Everyone all right?
Where'd he go?
Drink your milk today. Eat your cereal.
This is how I die.
If you didn't,
In
the
space.
Christmas gremlin's gonna come to your
In
house
space.
and steal your toenails. I've seen him do it.
In space.
He is physically unhinged. Don't fuck around. You'll find out.
Seems fair.
Wake up.
I'm in space.
Bed full of duties.
All right.
You don't want
I'm gonna
that.
Ghost now that I'm dead.
You don't want that. Trust
I'm
me.
gonna find out where Singular went.
You don't want that.
Oh.
I know you're thinking I can
Oh,
handle
it's
it.
just a
No,
little one.
you're wrong.
Oh. This one's moving pretty good.
You're big wrong.
All right, Singulus, but not very well. That's fine. Oh, oh, never mind. The other, yeah, no, it wasn't the little one. That was the second one. The main one's found what it wants. There's a birthday boy today. Yes, let's restart that round. Where's the birthday boy? Well, I don't think it matters. To the Singulo. Just another day on Space Station 13. Yep, it's killed everybody. Oh yeah.
I don't. I don't like that.
That's what Singulo does.
I don't like
You
that
don't
at
give a
all.
Fuck.
Not a fan of the mind fuckery.
No, looks like another day in cargo. Let's see. What is my rank in cargo? That's what I should.
Is that a
probably
pet
look at.
raccoon?
Okay, I am the quartermaster.
It might be.
No. Let's go ahead and do this over here and grab this.
Grab
that,
Trash Panda.
Grab that. Put my gloves on. Need the door remote.
Trash
just in case.
Panda.
I got my Scantron appraisal tool, which will help me make the money.
Panda made of
'Cause I can just
garbage.
pick it up and be like, "What's that worth?"
I'm the
You know what I
trash
mean?
man.
All right. This raccoon seems
That's
to
right.
be my friend.
Oh, the raccoon is.
Morticia, the raccoon. Okay. All right, Morticia.
Morticia the raccoon.
That seems like the main hallway. And this seems to be loading and unloading, where I have no shuttle. Where is my cargo shuttle? All right. Oh,
It's shuttling.
here we are.
Don't worry about it.
I gotta fly this son of a bitch in. Okay, there's the arrivals. I have no idea. Literally no idea where I have to park this thing in order to offload it. That's a good question. Alright, we got assistants running around in the background. If I hear it banging against stuff, that means it's probably good to dock, right? Oh
Yeah,
no,
that's
I have a
fine.
new robot. That's not ever good.
Oh boy, nervous.
Uh-oh. How many laws safe is this Borg? Now, believe it or not, in original Space Station 13, Borgs have been around forever. Robots have been around forever. Robot friends are definitely a thing in Space Station 13. In Space Station 14, they just came out in the code base.
Oh, really?
Okay, it says it is 7 safe. It's not a good number. It's not a good number at all. Alright, well, it's just going to send him away. That's a large number of safe. Yes. Where's Jake Moore? I don't know. I am... He dies? He dies? Have you seen my son?
Parts?
Well, I mean... I'm a man of my word. Robo Jake is... Is that a Borg? Beat Boop, he says,
Boop.
wearing a cardboard box.
He's wearing he's not even a robot.
I just see
a
a
guy
robot.
wearing a fucking cardboard
I don't
box.
see someone named Jake. I see cutting-edge nanotracing technology. Cutting edge. Very cybernetic.
Very smart.
Very much so. If he's gonna lean into "I'm a robot" while wearing a cardboard mask, I'm gonna definitely fuck with him. Let's see, examine. Yeah, he's definitely just wearing a cardboard suit, so I'm just gonna pretend he's legit.
Yeah, and?
Porky,
All
you
right.
being a troglodyte.
What service do you
You're being a
require?
troglodyte right now.
Find
being a
boxes
Morlock.
and crates and bring them here. That's your
Little
job.
doggy.
Stay safe.
Show me your feet.
Law one of them or something. Don't worry about the dark. You can see with your heat vision eyes. All right. Looks like we had a power outage, and this happens on the station all the time. A lot of people freak out. You shouldn't. You should just use this power outage as a time to, you know, be murder. Here's what we do. Okay? This is called the vending machine boogaloo. It's a old method, but it works. Yes, I remember. Label all machine.
Wrong channel, Porky.
I mean, yeah. Just do your job. No worries. All is well. Yeah, everything is going to be cargo property, right? Shh. Not so loud. Can I help you? Just, watching. Fair enough. All right. Never trust anyone who's watching.
I'm just creeping.
See, Space Station 13 is a PvP game. Player versus paranoia. You are going to be paranoid. Why are you going to be paranoid? Always be paranoid. That person who creeps up behind you, that person who suddenly shows up in your department, that person who goes, "Hey, how's it going? Let's hang out. Let's be besties." They're definitely trying to take your internal organs, all right? It's not... It's just what they do. It's Space Station 13 stuff, but trust no one. The shutters here have stopped working. Oh, why?
Disconnected from server.
Why?
Wow. So no bombing just because.
Howdy there, folks. Text the
Just
Black Ops
'cause.
Legion here, and welcome to Space Station 14. Specifically,
Tex.
welcome to BPL 14, which is our own server.
No, okay.
All right, I am the chef, and my job is to chef things.
Porky, you're in the shop area. What are you
Boy,
doing
I
there,
have... What the
Or
fuck
What are you
is this?
doing?
A cold food cart? All right, I got some of these things. All right, what? Hey, hey! What gives? That's my cow. My cow. Oh, all the animals are coming in here. I have a ridiculous fake mustache. It ate a burger. Okay. And it's a cannibal.
It's a cannibal.
Cool. I'm gonna
Cannibal
keep
cow.
this bit of wood in case I need it, you know, to make a bat. I'll probably need it to make a bat. Well, the first thing we have to do is bludgeon this monkey to death. Because I need meat. Don't worry. If you can't crowbar the monkey, at first, you know, if you don't at first succeed, just crowbar the monkey. Just beat the shit out of it. There you go. And now that monkey is asleep, we're gonna put monkey on the monkey rack, and then we will harvest him for his delicious and succulent meats. That's what's important in Space Station 13. It is really, in many ways,
the monkey meat.
The game of
harvest
USA.
that monkey
Wow,
meat.
I had a card for bartender. That'll come in handy later.
That's
when
a lot
I
of
need
blood.
you know what?
That's a
Top
lot of
hat?
blood.
Yeah, I think I can work a top hat. I'm gonna take my fake mustache off though.
My fake mustache.
And I'm gonna just put the monkey clothes there. I'm gonna need a knife to fillet some monkey flesh. Not just gonna step through the blood. All right, Mr. Pig. If you wanted to play this game, let's do it. Yeah, I didn't think so. All right, now we're gonna need. Why is there? God, that monkey had a lot
that's
of.
what we
bones on
thought.
it. Fuck. All right, we're gonna put the. You know what? I can put the meat on the floor. This is a cold room.
Eat
No.
the monk. That's
I'll
how
put
you
the liquor in
return.
my pocket in case I need it later. All right, there we go. I'm gonna just put the meat in here. There we go. See, I got meat for later. Don't worry about it. Now, where's my other
Meat
cleaver?
for later.
So a lot
It's
of
like
people
meat
don't
for
know
now,
PlayStation 13,
but
and
not
think the difficulty is all to do
I
with
think you're getting
you know,
killed,
the
Porky.
mechanics of the game. That's not really all that hard because most of the servers, believe it or not, have completely different rules, mechanics, and many other things in Space Station 13. I mean, your keybinds will even be different.
okay.
And in Space Station 14, that can also be true, but you can rebind your keybinds. The thing to remember, above all other things, is yes and. Space Station 13 is the art of improv. Yes and. Someone comes up to you and tells you the mime needs to die. I understand, he killed my father. Now, the secret to deep fat frying everything is just to deep fat fry pretty much everything. And don't care about the consequences.
RPG Xmas give
And
cold,
just flush
Gene
them
Skinner.
contents out there and don't worry about the
Nah,
blood.
I get no cold, Porky.
Now, you might be asking yourself, Tex, it
It
doesn't
is
sound very
cold.
healthy to fry all
Right.
the things. And
I'm
I'll
made
say,
of
fuck you, it's
diamonds.
hilarious.
I'm
Oh, the flour bag is
Mr.
full, that's right.
Heat Miser.
Yeah.
I'm
Little
Mr.
jar
Warm.
or a large beaker.
I'll
Which
melt your bike
You want
lock
a beer for
and
frying?
sell it
Yes.
on eBay.
I want beer
I'll sell you an NFT.
for frying purposes.
I am
All
the
you got any
NFT.
more? Oh, a heart mug? Excellent. Yeah, putting some beer in there for frying is going to be great. Uh-oh. I'm a traitor.
Uh-oh.
So, Space Station 13...
We've
is
all
one of those
been
games
there.
that
We've all
gets
been a
emulated by lot
traitor
of other
once or
games, and
twice.
One of its core components has been emulated very quite poorly by a game called Among Us, which kind of capitalized on some of the ideas of Space Station 13 Mafia and a few other games, which is okay. I'm not trying to say Space Station 13 gave Among Us everything it has, but it certainly is inspired by it. I know there's also Town of Salem and many other games that are like it, which is fine.
Among Us.
But Space Station 13 is
Hey,
a huge
imposter
influence on
kind
the
of
games that cannot quite touch its madness.
Oh, it's time to vent.
And so,
Man, Porky really makes
I'm
me
going to
so.
be the
Oh,
true
no,
Among
no,
Us.
not that kind of vent.
I'm going to be a bad person. Here's your beer.
Oh,
Here's your beer.
fuck.
Thank you. Everyone's cutting big farts.
Oh, we
which is
goofed.
great.
We
Oh, I
goofing.
gotta open the beer. Doesn't look like I can fry. I can fry in the beer, maybe. No, no, mouse. You go in the fryer. That was some quick
Mr.
thinking.
Meat.
It was gonna eat all my dough. Yeah, exactly.
Mr.
Fuck yourself,
Meat.
Mr. Mouse. Fried mouse. Fuck yes.
Delicious.
Let that be a lesson to the rest of you. So we're gonna make some questions. Dough slice? Yeah. All right. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna cut this dough into slices on the floor. You know, just like Wendy's does it.
Just like Wendy's?
Man. I once went to an Applebee's and I said, "Can I have the soup?" And I just heard a microwave in the background, and the lady just looked at me with dead eyes. And I was like, "Oh, we're just gonna be perfectly normal." Now we're gonna go in the back here, and we're going to take our PDA and put it in our hand. See, and we go into our settings and we change its ringtone, which is how you access your trader items. And we're gonna do AC, B, E, C, E, test. There we go. Now see, I've opened this uplink, and now I can be Johnny Terror Man. Now there's a lot of very loud options that you can do, which is fun.
Gun, fire,
but I'm
Minix.
looking for something a little more subtle. Grenade Penguin, eh?
Grenade
Yeah,
penguin?
right. Oh, wow, an explosive pin. Yes, I will have that. That is, I clicked the wrong item. Okay.
Wow.
There we go. Exploding pen box. Yep. Okay, I got some explosive pens,
Boom.
right?
Doom music kicks in.
And I got an explosive grenade, and that looks like
that's right.
everything. So lock my uplink, and then I need to get back out there. And
That's
do
how you
my
know you're
people
ready
things
for
a bit.
things.
Oh, fuck.
Part of being a trader is don't go too obvious. Your job is to add fun to a round, not ruin it. But when it comes down to running your department or your job in Space Station 13, don't really feel like you have to do it the way other people do it. It's up to you. You can play it however you like. Right now, I'm trying to put things in relative piles,
the time's
but I'm going
up,
to
but
fuck it up.
next
I
time.
know I am, and that's all right. You can fuck things up too.
No.
Got him. Got him.
Porky, the
Not a big
time
deal.
ran out, bud.
Uh-oh, stinky. Uh-oh.
All right. Oh, the pug. I get it.
No.
Why can't I grind it? Ah, yes.
Grind the pug.
Yes. Thank
Oh, are you sure about that? Are you sure you want to do that? I don't know. I don't know.
The cow is just drinking shit. No. No mouse. Bad.
No, stop eating my bread.
Fucking mouse ate a burger. God damn it. Those things are not cheap to make. Fucking mice. Alright, fried mouse. Remove items. Yeah.
To the fryer you go.
Enjoy.
Damn true.
Alright, there we go. The cow is just drinking all the liquor. That's terrible. Alright, well, I'm gonna do what I do best, which is, you know...
Is that a furry?
You know, to turn this dog into burgers. There we go. Hi there. Making, short ribs. Happy birthday,
Making
Randolph.
short ribs.
Thanks, bud. I appreciate it. Oh, wow, a cake hat. Excellent. Let's put this in the corner. Do you have any peppers I can seed? I don't think so. Maybe ask Cargo.
Well, you got a lot of things you
Alright,
can
let's
seed.
add some shit to the grinder.
The question is, do you want them to get seeded?
Ask Cargo for what? He needs seeds.
Seeds, man, seeds.
And you have to drive the shuttle in. Find the right console, noob. Run Cargo, or I will. Huh. This corgi will cook up nice.
This corgi will cook up nice. I didn't think we were in Asia.
Oh.
By we, I mean
that's where you're wrong.
Enjoy. Free floor meat. Enjoy it. God damn it. Here, I'm gonna throw meat at him. Eat the bounty of the floor meat. That sounds like something you'd hear at Applebee's. I know I'm ragging pretty hard on Applebee's, but I've never eaten at an Applebee's and said, "Oh man, what exquisite cuisine." I've eaten at Applebee's and I felt like, oh, this is what divorce.
It's not like Chili's, which is fine dining.
Applebee's
This is
pretty
what
rough.
divorce tastes like. Is
They're
Applebee's.
like, you can eat for not a lot of money.
Divorce
Applebee's
Dad
should be
Simulator.
saying stuff like-
Eat at Applebee's
Are you-
today.
Yeah.
Oh, possum. Yep. Ah,
Your
yeah,
wife
yeah.
left you for the pool boy?
Ah, yes.
Applebee's.
More, short food.
5 for 5 appetizers.
The microwave is still going off.
That's hilarious that you have.
Chef Mike
somebody
will make
running around
anything you
cussing
want.
people.
Except happiness. He ain't
All
gonna
right,
make
need
you
to
that.
make sure I'm not pulling out my assassin weapons.
But he can't bang your wife. That'll bring someone happiness, huh? Huh?
Gotta murder a possum and then make sure it stays dead. Because they can fake it. I'm gonna
Yes,
start
they can.
deep frying these sons of bitches. Deep fry them. Why not? Say plain burgers? No, exciting soon. Crispy, uh-huh. Oh yeah, crispy? Definitely, that's what you want in a burger. Deep fried, hell yeah, baby. Oh, look at that. I wonder if I can fry this glass.
Fry glass.
Yep.
The fuck?
An intern. Oh, neat. Or possible meat source.
Farts.
Okay, go find unattended pets. Or sleeping persons. Or, wait. I got an idea. Alright. I like all these fried burgers. Okay, let's see if that glass is... Oh, it's burned mess. God damn it.
Burned mess.
I didn't take my glass out in time. Oh, they escaped. Damn it. Okay. Good man. Alright, so we got a cat here. I can work with this.
Oh god. Frying up everything.
Chef, yes? What's up? Making burgers. Yeah, okay. Special heart burger.
Special heart burger.
Okay, is it still beating? That's pretty amazing. You can make all sorts of things. Alright, so brain burger, appendix burger.
Yeah.
Wow, you can actually make a burger with an appendix.
Yeah, what the hell?
That's disgusting. Looks like there is no burger that uses the heart. But you know what? I'll deep fry that heart.
Noise? That was in the video, wasn't
That's
it?
what that
That
shit's
was a
about.
weird noise.
It's about making memories.
I thought that was my shit acting up. I'm like,
Me
who the
too.
fuck's bothering me?
so-
Madden, what the fuck?
Yeah, I was wondering what that noise
But
was.
no.
It's still beating
The video.
heart.
Someone was bothering text.
Heart is
I
still
wonder if they
beating.
were trying to call him on Discord
but
or
is
something.
now
But I
deep
don't know what that
fried.
noise was.
God bless Space America. All right, let's keep going. What
God
do we got here?
bless.
Lemons?
Hey,
Yep, well, if life gives you lemons, fry 'em.
As long as he said God bless Space America,
Oh,
he's
yep.
fine.
Yep.
That's right.
Good going.
Put the raccoon in the blender. We
Round
got
two, boss.
burgers to make.
Got burger.
Grab that knife
We got
and kill that
burgers.
animal and make it burger meat.
Make it burger meat.
That's how we do this shit. I don't. Oh man, they're burned. God damn it! If
Everything's
you burn your
burning.
lemons, no one's gonna want any. Just throw them out in the hallway. They'll think the clown did it. Okay. Janitor to bar and kitchen. I don't.
That's
think
how
so.
I believe.
People keep farting, and it keeps killing the air quality, which is great. Okay, the blood is spreading pretty bad. Normally, that's not something you want to hear in a restaurant, but it is what it is.
It is what it is.
Wonder if I could cut this cake up. No. Wonder if I could fry it. Birthday cake hat. Happy birthday to me. Hell yeah.
Hell
Already
yeah.
ingredients.
I go sneeze.
Okay.
Thank
Thanks.
you.
Gesundheit.
Worked with
Thank
it.
you.
Oh, Superman shirt. Okay, that seems a little dangerous. But fuck it, you know, I could fry that.
Fry it all.
All right, birthday cake. QM doesn't know how to make the shuttle work. Wow. Go help the
Wow.
QM fly the shuttle. I'm working my second job, man. I can't help him. I'm doing things. Oh, cool. Here comes the cleaning bot. That robot is gonna get OCD.
Yeah.
Not much luck. Need help? Make flour.
Make some yayo right now. Right now. Put it on.
Just
God
tripped.
damn it.
Tripping over the blood.
Oh, before I forget,
Nice one, robot.
happy early Christmas.
Okay, we're gonna make
Yes.
pizza here in a second, which is really
gonna
what
be
you need
next,
to do, 'cause you can put in the whole dough.
Monday, actually.
Pizzas, you need the whole
Not
dough.
this
So we're
coming
gonna have to
Monday,
use
but
up the
next
dough we
Monday.
got already.
That's Christmas.
And
It'll be Christmas
yeah.
Eve next Sunday.
It'll be Christmas.
Oh god damn it! Just keep slipping.
He's slipping on the blood.
Slipping on the blood.
Ah. Fuck!
Blood-doo-doo. Slipping on the blood.
Bolt that.
That's
blender
right.
Down somewhere. Man, this robot is really fucking with us. That's great. Attention crew. What would happen if we all gathered at the bar and farted? Just curious.
Ring, ring.
Why are you banging a bell? Because.
Leave the bell
All right.
alone.
Because.
Farts. What the hell?
I win.
You throw a bomb at him?
Yes,
Alright, moving on. Now that they know
it
I'm a
is the
terrorist.
way.
No, they know I'm a terrorist. All right,
Oh,
he's a
man.
traitor.
That's terrible
right.
if someone blew up the bar. Oh, man. Fart exploded. Is that what they're gonna believe? Alright. Oh, man. That Morgan Yu guy was a terrorist. Crazy.
Wild.
Get in there and save
Wild.
them. No, I don't think I will.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, no, that sounds like a lot of work.
No, I don't think I will.
Alright. You know what I haven't seen in Spaceman in a long time is a good fucking fire. But it doesn't seem like we have plasma canisters.
Oh boy.
Oh, the humanity, says Benson Abernathy. Yes, yes indeed. Yes indeed, the humanity. I'm gonna be sick. Oh man, all it was is just one good grenade. Okay, where are we going?
Sometimes that's all you need. It's one good grenade.
Full of stuff. Just walking through my back hallways here. Let's see what we got. Make sure to take the oxygen tank if there's an oxygen and a nitrogen tank.
Take them both.
Because sometimes if you take the wrong one, you die. You'd be like,
You'd
I'm
be
gonna
dead.
take oxygen.
Nah, but you're wrong.
Engineers to bar, we got a hole. They don't seem to understand that this hole was made by someone, which is fine. By the time they figure that out, I hope to be the fuck out of here. Okay, there's the library. Gotta blow up the library, of course. because of all them books he printed. He knows what he did.
I vary.
He knows what he did.
And why he did it.
Man, this seems unfortunate. It seems very unfortunate. Well, time to get into my bag and go out like a boss, huh?
Oh, is he gonna blow up everybody that's right here?
Okay, I got my
With a pen.
exploding pen boxes.
Yep.
All you get is one little exploding pen. Did I time it right? Oh, yeah. I exploded. That thing is not very effective.
No.
Jesus fuck. Yeah, it seems to have a very short blast radius.
Wow, it didn't help kill
Oh, I'm
anybody else
learning.
at all. It didn't
Oh,
kill
man.
anybody but him.
That was crazy. Nobody knows I'm the traitor yet.
Nope, they don't.
It's amazing.
It's funny.
Seems like I may die due to medical staff as well, but we'll see. That can happen. I've seen people taser someone back to life, and then back to death. Oh, he's gonna give me the shock.
Oh,
Oh
boy.
yeah. Ow.
You getting him out of structure?
I was on break and someone blew up the bar. I just wanted a drink. Yeah, well, I'm sorry, Bionic, but that's what you get. That guy was ringing the bell, and he said because. So I said because. We work together like that.
Is he gonna be able
Will
to
I
live?
live? Will I live? Looks like I'm slowly regaining consciousness.
Yep, he lived.
Wow. What a dream. Welcome to the land of the living. Bandage.
Tap,
Yeah.
tap, tap.
I had a dream I exploded.
Exploded,
That wasn't a dream. Oh. Bar is boom. Oh. Unfortunate. Guess we have to go home. Yeah, you almost killed me. Shh. Quiet. The fuck was that? What? I didn't see anything. I saw nothing. Did I just spontaneously blow up? Huh. Maybe. Seems like God does this. God has struck some people with anger today. Those pins are very hard to see when you throw them. See, I'm just going to put all this stuff in the trash, in his
Funny
hand,
shit,
and
huh,
his liver,
Weeb?
and his questionable... Oh, he's got the desk bell. You got to
Weeb.
throw that away.
Yes, I'm here.
That's
No,
what he
I'm.
wants.
Just make sure.
He just had to bang the bell. That's how I chose my
But
target.
man, I always try to follow along. I just
That's what
go
you
off
do
the
sometimes.
commentary.
You just gotta,
I really
you know,
do.
the torso and meat of the human being. And
So
put it
fucking
away
chaotic.
It
for
is.
another day.
I agree.
No big deal.
Me too.
Little pieces of them. There's their hand. All right, simple as.
Simple
Oh
as.
wow. I think that's their stomach. Gross.
Ew.
All right, well done. Oh, cool. I have their sec headset. Excellent. Well, back to business and normal. You know, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Oh man, they're not gonna let me in. Yeah, I should have kept his ID. Oh.
Yeah, you should have kept his ID.
What you doing? Want to break into sec? Bet you do. Sure, that sounds legal enough.
Sure, that sounds legal enough. Some failed attempts later.
Here, touch that to that tank for me. It'll do a magic trick.
It's gonna
Promise.
blow up.
I'll
It's gonna blow
get us
everything up.
snacks. Gonna sit here and drink my soda. Because helping, that would be crazy. Make sure it's on first. Then run fast. Oh, yeah.
Uh-oh.
Oh, he's got it on. Oh, he figured it out. Excellent.
Oh shit.
Wow. That was amazing. Well done. Alright, now we're through. Damn it.
There's all this shit
Alright,
on the floor.
I'm covered in welder fuel. This isn't so great.
Whee!
Oh god. Alright. Yeah. Okie doke. Let's see. See, if all else fails, just wear security stuff. People assume you are. So let's just go ahead and dress for the job we want, not the job we have, right? Oh shit, I can't vend it. Fuck.
Shit, I can't bend it.
Oh, man. Looks like we managed to blast a way in, but... Alright, shit. Let's run.
Wee! Wee! Slide.
Oh, we are idiots. Alright, well, we made... You okay, fella? Oh, really? Ah! The burns! Gotta make sure everything's clean.
Burns!
Nice and new and neat. Everything's good. Everything is more than fine. Access denied. Deep fry this.
Deep fry
Can't.
this.
No oil.
No
We
oil.
Cooked it all. But I will wear this.
I'm gonna wear it though.
Damn.
I will wear this.
I know. I know, it's okay. I sent a fax to CENTCOM. They were supposed to send some. Yeah, it looks like not. I got a whole back room full of rotten meat, though. Oh, yeah. That's not good. We'll just throw that there.
No, I'm sure it's fine.
And there.
That'll be alright.
Simple as.
Simple as.
It'll be okay.
Whoops, that was the air alarm.
Oops. That's the damn airlock.
Ooh.
I bet they like some rotten meat, yeah?
Oops.
Oop, 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 oop.
Oops.
I bet they're a hungry boy. There you go. Best way to make the rotten meat go away. Make someone eat it.
They won't get sick, it's fine.
Just, you know. There
Just
you go.
eat it.
We'll just get rid of it that way. They're so hungry.
So hungry.
And that thing is going around fucking shit up. Checkers. That meat. What? My aged
That's
steak?
rancid.
It's very aged.
Yeah, it's aged
I'm gonna be
to
sick.
perfection.
I'm gonna
You're gonna be sick. No, you're not.
Yeah, quit fucking lying.
Slime?
Yeah, damn it, that thing is pretty tough. Ah! Slime is killing the hell out of us. Yeah, it is. I will fart before I die, though. Run, you fool. Says the hydroponics tray. Freedom. Freedom. Wow, he died. That meat was gross. Oh well.
That base covered in a plasma fire.
Beautiful.
Hey, at least you got food out of it. Like, what more do you want?
Great tide valid hunters steal all the wires. Librarians reading nasty prose. Chicago's quiet, just as people know.
A lot of patrons.
It's pizza
a lot of people on support
A
tax.
lot of patrons.
Go for this.
You might think, man, do we need any more patrons? Yes.
Not as much
Yes,
as
he
me.
does.
Not as much as Seth, but certainly up there though. Because look at this. There's a lot of people. There's a lot of people.
A lot of people.
And every great night shit is gonna spy to see if there's good shit that they can buy.
And certain sponsors.
And so I'll tear apart this fucking clown for Grognard and to Titus too. Although it's been done many times, many ways. Hail Cargonia.
Cargonia.
Fuck you.
Pizza in a box.
The Black Pants Legion.
I can't believe I'm still alive.
He's still alive.
Okay. The machines are hanging out here. Okay, I can bring one of you. And only one.
I didn't like that sound. I got a bad feeling about it.
Me too.
Yeah. We need to escape.
It's following
I'm
him.
gonna take the sentient machine with me. Where is escape?
Hey, don't worry about it. You're overthinking it.
The clown.
The clown's
The
here.
clown.
That's how you know it's really funny. Okay, come on. Come on. Wow. A lot of people died.
Noise. Oh.
Oh, it's waiting on the escape to fuck us up. Alright, well, guess we, yeah. You live here now.
We live here now.
Thank you.
Because there it is, this is slime.
The emergency shuttle has been called.
That hat looks very old-fashioned. Well, I mean, you know, it's yeah. It is kinda.
Yeah,
Right,
that's
do we kill
Tex,
Box System or
Bob.
what?
Yep, it's Black Pants Legion. The first person introduced me to Black Pants Legion doing Space Station 13 stuff was actually Sweets Parade. She was the one who told me about Tex
Alright.
did all that stuff. And then I found
Just
out
a
he did his
slime.
mech stuff after that, the mech
All
warrior
you have
thing.
to do is open.
But yep, that's Tex. Up. Oh god, the fucking slime.
Oh god, I thought I could take
Dead.
it. But I couldn't. Well, now that I let that loose. Oops.
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 Alright. Time for 2 more memes and then 1 more video, then we're done. Look who it is, Austin Powers at Cyberpunk.
Oh, let's go.
Congratulations.
Despite who hacked me.
You work for us.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
I won't forget this.
Oh, yeah.
President Myers sent us.
7 years ago, this scumbag stabbed
That's
every...
fascinating. Listen, why don't we go in the back of the shack?
We're here to negotiate, Slider.
You didn't happen to see anything at all.
Sorry. Because he's blind.
You see the small flickering star to the right?
Yeah, that looks just like Uranus.
Oh look, it's Idris Elba.
Recon, data gathering,
So
sort of.
boring. When it comes to the spy game, to me,
That's poop.
it's all instinct.
It's poop.
Do you mind if I join you?
What? No introduction?
Allow myself to introduce
Introduce myself.
Myself.
You must be on tourist.
Actually, I'm English.
I'm English. Yeah, back away.
Yeah, baby.
He became fucking creepy.
Yes.
What the hell are you waiting for?
Whee! Nice ass, Panama. Smasher.
Not a good time to lose one's head. You'll never be the head of a major corporation. Okay.
Okay, that'll do. Ball Buddy's honest reaction to the Game Awards of 2023. Here we go.
The Game Awards 2023. Watch commercials for games coming out in
2025.
Oh yeah.
Ads.
Oh, I'm so excited for the inevitable Silk Song news. I wonder when the release date will
Medical
be.
grade copium.
Yes, yes. Here comes the Bloodborne for BC announcement. Now, PlayStation will finally have no games, and Master Gaben will reign
Master
supreme.
Gaben. Half-Life 3, wait, there it is. You see that?
Oh, shut up! It's gonna come out. Just you watch.
Yeah, I see major.
And you're gonna look real silly.
From outer space. Here we go. Another Space Station 13 video by Levra.
Oh.
Oh shit. More?
No pizza. Oh shit, dude.
Declaration of war. They didn't ship us pizza and we are pissed. Now we're coming for your goddamn pizzas.
Your pizza's mine.
We're clearly experts.
Or else.
So that's simple. Ooh.
Everyone, get to the ship!
Aw damn. Stealth implant, manual, automatic weapons, and delivery.
Hell
grenades.
yeah.
We go.
I mean, we go. Got it?
This music.
Recap that shit. What's the plan?
The music goes hard as hell.
It does go hard as hell. Get the disc! Get to the disc!
Get to the disc. They didn't send us pizza.
So we sent them lead.
Surely if together we won't die. Yuki's have a ride at cargo.
Hell yeah.
Here we go. We're not taking it.
Hand over the marinara.
That's right.
Or the Gene Skinner gets it.
Daka 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 daka.
Daka 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 daka.
The floor sliding?
Gene needs more Daka.
Daka 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 daka.
More Daka.
More. Hell 9001 declares bar.
Bar. This Sunday at the Skinner Superdome.
Woo. Oh, invisible. They're invisible now. Yeah. Boom. Found him. Quick.
Got him.
Reload.
Got him. Reload.
Cover open. Magazine unloaded. Magazine loaded. Cover closed. Up. I don't know what that is, but he looks creepy. Jump again. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Die.
Die, traitor scum.
You wanted war.
You fucking got it.
Damn true. Up, on fire.
I'm on fire. You're not on fire, Ricky. I'm on fire.
No. Up. Opal Larson. CQC. Damn, we're
Hell
snaking.
yeah.
We're snaking here.
We snaking.
Arrivals mech.
Break him.
Oh shit, the mech's on our side. Hell yeah, they teleported. Nuke's bridge. They teleported near bridge. Destroyed. This music is really good. That's a furry. Die, furry.
Eat shit. Stay mad, furry.
Dead.
You're dead now. There's no getting up from this.
Smack. Onto the train track you go. With my bare fists.
The bare fists.
Full match, ready. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom.
Bow.
Yeah, that's problem.
I'm bleeding out.
Yeah, kid.
Help, I'm dying.
Bullshit. Force field. Is it also another furry? Is that a fat furry? What the hell am I looking at?
Degeneracy, Gene.
Ugh. Dead. Die.
Your end
Die.
Die.
Magazine loaded. Fuck off, robot. Your emergency shuttle has been replaced. Your replacement shuttle being raised to the So people are being cloned? Oh boy! This is a war!
Oh no.
This is a war.
A war of freedom.
Damn true.
Fuck. Why is Chicago so bad at everything?
Chicago.
Shut up, Gene. It's rhetorical.
Sorry, I'm just stating facts. Die.
They might yet still live.
Boom, boom. Attention, Captain Dead.
Captain Dead. Ship's on fire.
Hell yeah. Now let's get our pizza.
Hell yeah.
Space
Drago.
Uh-oh.
Space Ivan Drago?
Oh, no.
That's fucking terrifying.
That is terrifying.
A Russian in
Careful.
space?
It's coming. Dragon.
The dragon's here. I got the floppy disk. They can't find us.
Wow. To the ship. Holy shit. There it is.
Fuck that.
Oh, people fire too. Damn. That little
What is that?
We got a plushy toy or something. What the hell?
Flushy Xeno.
Destruction of station is imminent. Oh. Oh boy. Time
Shit's
to
on
leave.
fire.
Time to leave. Oh, we got a nuke. Hell yeah. Got a nuke.
Ho ho ho, I got a nuke. You got any fun plans for Christmas?
Probably just staying home. Really.
Oh, I forgot you're Jewish. So, I mean, for Hanukkah?
No.
Or Kwanzaa. I forget which sort of minority you are.
At any given moment, yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
You're very ethnicity fluid.
I am, yes. Well, as my ancestors, the Dutch, would say, we're not.
You're Dutch now. When did this happen?
I have Dutch ancestry, yeah.
I've always been Dutch. I just never bothered telling you.
Well, German, Dutch, Irish, you know. Native.
I thought you were like Haitian and Gambian and Boonga Boonga Wowie.
I mean, those are probably the two, to be honest.
Not Kiwi.
No, not Kiwi.
Not Kiwi. When the monastery rolled as a random shuttle, it squished the nuke. Shut up, admin. Cringe. Cringe mid.
Him to admins, lame-o.
Exactly. They get it.
All right, everybody. With that, we come to the end of Fans of Fiction tonight. I'd like to thank you all for coming out to watch. I'd like to thank Weeb for being with me here always, like he always is.
And we wish you a Merry Christmas.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Or else.
Yeah, there's going to be consequences if you don't have a happy.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. You better.
Serious ones.
You better keep your eyes peeled.
Just like if you don't tune into the Monday show.
That's right, Case of the Mondays. Be sure to tune that
Yeah.
tomorrow here at 9.
Or else you get a case of the ass whoopings.
Yeah, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Also, don't forget the movie caption contest, movie picture, and movie hammer. Go on the Discord, so be sure to play those when you're not busy in the arena, playing the arena game.
Playing the dragon.
Time traveling, doing all that stuff. Alrighty.
Porkin'.
Yeah, porkin'. With Porky. Porky is porkin' in the arena.
That's a sight I didn't need to see.
Alright, everybody. We'll see you guys later. Have a good one. Bye-bye.
Have a good night.